Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of the Points of Articulation. My name's Dave, and today we're looking at another Star Wars Armada ship, the Imperial Light Cruiser Expansion Pack. Now this ship, better known as the Architans class command cruiser, is one of my favorites. I loved it back in the Clone Wars, and by the way, if you're a fan of the Clone Wars animated series, this ship was in it, or I should say a variant. In the Clone Wars, it was known as a Jedi Light Cruiser, but after the Empire took over everything, this ship was refitted or upgraded, whatever you want to choose to say, into what we see in Star Wars Rebels, and I am super happy that Star Wars Armada gave it to us. Now, just like other ships, we got our upgrade cards, we have our tokens, our dials, and of course this beautiful ship. Now the size of this ship is a tad under 3 inches, so it's a nice sized little vessel, and I really like it for that. What drew me to buying this ship is the Imperials have a lot of bigger ships, but not too many small ones, so when I saw this, I was like, I gotta get it. You know, I love the design. I don't think anybody has made a little model like this yet, so I was pretty happy to grab it. So we do have a lot to talk about today. We're going to look at the tokens, the dials, the cards, the stand, look at this beautiful ship, compare it, and then we'll be done for today. So let's get moving. And now it's time for the token and dial roll call. 1 speed dial, 2 command dials, 4 command tokens, 4 defensive tokens featuring a new one, Contain, which is right here, 4 victory tokens, 4 objective tokens, 3 ship ID tokens, and 2 squadron ID tokens. For the upgrade cards, if you would like to read it, you can pause the video, but I'm just going to read the name and go through them like always. We have Moff Jerjerrod, very cool guy, he's from Return of the Jedi. Minister Tua from Star Wars Rebels. Damage Control Officer. Engineering Team. Reinforced Blast Doors. Dual Turbo Laser Turrets. Centaur. And Hand of Justice. For the first ship card, we have the Architans class Light Cruiser. 5 hull, black die for anti-squadron, 2 command, 1 squadron, 3 engineering. We have 3 slots for upgrades, cost 54 points. And the dice for the attack is all red and black. And next we have the Architans class command cruiser. Now it's a little similar, but there are some major differences here. First of all, it's a blue anti-squadron die instead of black. Same defenses, same speed, more upgrades on the bottom. The price, it's 59 instead of 54. For the attack die on the arcs, it is blue and red die. And then we have 2 command, 2 squadron this time, and 3 engineering. So, you know, it's up to you guys which one you want to choose. And I think either ship is pretty good, depending on how you want to use it. Again, that's what's so great about the game, the customization. The choice is always yours. And just like other Star Wars Armada sets, you do get a nice stand. It's clear acrylic, and it comes with cardboard pieces with a button, and you just plug them in, and now you have your shield counters, and they rotate. Pretty awesome. You also get another piece of cardboard. This one is the Light Cruiser. You flip it over for the Command Cruiser. So the choice is yours. Let's just say we go with Command Cruiser. You place it on like so. Turn it over. You'll see there's an open gap here. That's where you take your stand right there. Slide it in, and then push up. And that will lock it, and you're good to go. And here we have the Imperial Light Cruiser, and just look at all that detail. Fantastic. We have our engines, all detailed perfectly. A lot of recesses. We have our docking hatches there. Very cool. On the inside of this should be a little hanger. Very nice. Look at all these panels and lines. We have our guns. I like this section right down the middle. Look at that bridge. See the little black windows there? Sick. Very nice. Nice details. And I keep saying that, but it looks good. What do you want me to say? So we have the engines back there. Our stand port right there. Just look at all these squares, lines. More guns here. Very cool. I like this ship a lot. Now for the paint, of course we have our light gray and dark gray, as you can see. I think they did a nice job handling everything. In the back we have blue for the engines, which came out pretty damn cool. On the bottom it's the same gray and dark gray. But just like every other ship in the line, what makes it good? The wash. This wash gets in every single nook and cranny and just makes everything pop and adds so much detail and depth. And I love it, especially when it colored in those windows right there on the bridge. Fantastic. It gets in all these little bays right here, makes them black. Such a perfect job. So that does it for the mold and the paint. So let's get this bad boy on a stand, compare it, and then we'll be done for today. And just like all Star Wars Armada ships, comes with a cool stand. You put your ship on a stand like so, and you're good to go. For comparison, I have some other Star Wars Armada, Star Wars Rebels inspired ships. We have Phoenix Home, which is a magnificent specimen right there. We have our Architons, and then we have our Interdictor class. And I love that vessel so much. This is probably one of my favorites of all time. I just love the design and shape. Very cool. But you can see how big this ship is compared to our little light cruiser here. Just a huge difference there, but it looks pretty good regardless. I love the sizing of these ships. Very cool. Awesome. And that does it for my review today of the Star Wars Armada Imperial Light Cruiser Expansion Pack. I like it a lot. I loved it in the Clone Wars, and now that it's back in Star Wars Rebels as an Imperial ship, even better. Now, Fantasy Flight Games, which makes Star Wars Armada, did a great job at bringing this ship to life. They gave it the great detail that we've been seeing with these ships. The paint is all there, and that black wash brings it to life. Nice blue engines. Everything you could want from this little ship is there, and it's perfect. Having said that, I would love to see more factions to this game. Like right now, it's just Imperials and Rebels, but come on, we got First Order, Resistance, the CIS, the Republic. You know, I could see this game go on, and this ship would be a cool little repaint for them. All you gotta do is put maroon and little yellow and red circles, and bada bim bada boom. Jedi Light Cruiser. Well, a little difference with the engines, but you guys get what I mean. Now, like I mentioned before, the size is a little under 3 inches, but don't let that deter you. It is a nice vessel, and it goes well with the Armada collection. And if you really wanted to, this could fit in your titanium collection as well. For those of you who have been watching my little 3-inch diecast reviews, this kind of fits in. It goes well. Now, besides this great model, you get some great tokens, upgrade cards, and it really adds a lot to the game, especially if you're an Imperial player. There's not too many small ships. And this is pretty good. I like this ship a lot. Now, if you're looking to buy this ship, I personally got mine off Amazon for $19.99. That's the cheapest I could find it, and that is retail price. Apparently this ship is sought after because the Imperials don't have many large ships, and this is basically the Imperial equivalent to, I guess you could say, a Nebulon B frigate. You know, it's smaller, it's more maneuverable, it has that firepower, but you know what? Any ship, it's how you use it that makes it good. So, get those upgrade cards, attach it, and make it your own. Now, like I mentioned, got mine off Amazon, but you could also get yours off eBay, Barnes & Noble, hobby shops, different places like that. Or just go to fantasyflightgames.com and pick them up. Usually they're retail price plus shipping, but I like to look around, and I tell you guys that in all my reviews. Look around, get the cheapest one. You know, save a little money for yourselves. But that about does it for everything I have to say about this ship. It's got great detail, looks great on the shelf, looks great on the game board. It's fantastic. The price isn't too bad for what you get. Now, I fully recommend this for anybody who's a fan of the game itself, for Star Wars Rebels, Star Wars The Clone Wars, or all you fans of the Imperial Navy. So thank you very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed my review. If you did, hit that like button. And if you want to see new reviews every Thursday, subscribe. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye, everybody.